This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Owls head coach. They have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Ollie, keep an eye on that one for us. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the North Texas Mean Green offense takes the field, and they'll try to put together the first drive of the game. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Left side is Jackson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Mathis. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. Hits inside, it's Jackson. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they did tack on the extra point. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense.
Number 90, set to kick off.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Owls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He could not miss last time out. Completed better than 80% of his passes, more than 200 yards, leading his squad to a W. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. Motion from the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Robinson. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Owls have their offense in high gear. They're going to run it. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run him again. Here's some daylight. Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Drops back on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Left side, it's Robinson. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Stopped right there.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking for running room. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Robinson. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Owls! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Luis. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll take it himself. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for space, it's Jackson. At the 35, he's got room. He's got enough for the 1st down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. Down he goes. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Owls sideline, there is a ton of excitement right now as their wide receiver just broke the team season record for receiving yards on that last drive. That made him the program's leader. School history made here today, but he's not done yet. He's jogging back out onto the field. He can continue to add to that total. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Robinson. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver, so that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Left side, it's Robinson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Right side, it's Robinson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls!
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're adding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half, they have got to continue to get the ball to their nice young wide receiver. All of that Heisman hype late in this season, it is warranted. He has been a complete game changer in the game, and coach said this isn't just Heisman hype, this is game-changing performance and ability, and they've got to continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wants to go up top on second down. Holds on, it's McClure. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do...
Caught, and he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Right side, it's Gilbert. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Owls. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Hands it off. Looking for a crease. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
There he goes. Spinderella. Inside the 30. The 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Owls sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. Right back to the well. Got an alley. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Left side, it's Robinson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Turns it on in midfield. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. This defense will start the 4th on its heels. So 1st down will open up the final period. Straight ahead, it's McClure. pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Looking to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Got to make the play on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Quick give, it's Jackson. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. North Texas in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Extending the play. Touchdown, North Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. This is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Out wide left, it's Gilbert. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down to the air. Left side is Robinson. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Robinson. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Out wide left, it's Robinson. Who gives a hook? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
34, North Texas, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Still looking. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Left side is Jackson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Needs it here on 4th down. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play?
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Owls come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The snap sets up to throw. Right side, it's Robinson. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw. Left side, it's Robinson. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very...
Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Out wide left, it's Jackson. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. A great catch and run for 6. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The hands team doing its job, and that's going to do it for this one.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's McClure. He's past the sticks. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has been just boomed in college football. So good.